Main event time, Universal Championship on the line. Seth Rollins taking on Braun Strowman. Strowman quickly with a shoulder block to Seth Rollins. Clot charges him with a big splash in the corner. Another big splash from Strowman to Rollins in the corner. Picks him up. Is this it? Oh, went for the running power slam, but no, Rollins ducks behind him, hits him, chop block to the back of the leg. Hey, Maga Who, hope I'm saying it correctly there. Able to help us out. Joining us here in the live chat. Live chat is open. Shamir Samuel, what's going on, bud? Thanks for checking us out. Big time super kick to Braun Strowman. Another one. Second super kick. Third one takes Strowman down. So I do think WWE is making concerted effort to make these shows 3.5 hours. Big time frog splash. Holy smokes. Rollins with a huge frog splash, and Braun kicked out immediately. Kicked Seth out. Seth is stunned how quick Strowman was able to get out of that. Really good stuff. Strowman now catches Rollins, throws him down. But yeah, I think WWE is making a concerted effort to make these shows 3.5 hours. I think they want to be done and out of here by 10:30. And so even though it's 10:14, someone sent me a message asking these guys are going 45 minutes. No, I think more likely they're going about 15, maybe a little over that, and then they'll be done. So, but Universal Championship, Braun Strowman back in the mix here for the title. These guys lost the belts earlier in the night to Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. Strowman toying with Rollins, tosses him from one corner of the ring all the way to the other side. Now Rollins trying to use that second rope to get back to his feet. Big headbutt from Strowman takes down Rollins. Now Strowman toying with Seth, yelling at him, begging him to stand up, saying, "You're tougher than this." Now Strowman goes over, big time right hand to the midsection of Seth Rollins. Oh, and a big time right. Again, now takes Seth down to the corner, to that bottom turnbuckle. Now Braun going over towards Seth, picks him up by his hair. Big time headbutt to Seth Rollins. Now Braun quickly over to the other corner, charging full head of steam, but misses and goes shoulder first into the turnbuckle post. Yeah, Seth freaking Rollins. Seth now getting up to that top, trying to pull himself up, goes to that top rope, jumps off the top, knee to the face from Rollins to Strowman. Rollins all the way to the outside now. Goes to the other side of the corner. Goes to get up and go for another knee to the face. And hits him with the knee to the face. Drops Strowman down to a knee. Rollins quick as a cat back onto the outside and up to the other turnbuckle post. Climbing up to the top. Goes for it again, but this time Strowman catches him. Claude hits him hard, taking Rollins down and out to the outside of the ring. Strowman trying to collect himself, shaking his head, trying to get rid of the damage caused by both of those flying knees to the face. Hey, what's up, Aracide? 1, 2, 3. Good to have you back in the live chat. Now Strowman running around here. On the outside, big time shoulder block. Has Rollins flying into the air and onto the outside. Now both men on the outside. Strowman picks up Rollins, throws him back into the ring. Rollins rolling almost all the way through to the other side and does roll all the way to the opposite side of the ring. Rollins here trying to outsmart Strowman a bit, but Strowman now winding up again and running from the opposite direction around the ring, getting the train going, so to speak, and big time shoulder block sends Rollins flying again. That cannot be a fun move to take. Strowman just running through Rollins here. Now picks up Rollins, throws him into the barricade. Rollins flips into the barricade and lands directly on the back of his neck. Did not look pretty. Strowman now picks up Rollins, tosses him back in the ring. Strowman using that middle rope to pull himself back up to the apron. Rollins on the outside. He's going by where the announce table are now. Strowman now sees this. He's getting frustrated by Rollins still being on the outside, comes running full head of steam. But Rollins misses and sends Strowman over the announce table, the German announce table, flying that direction by tripping him up. Strowman carrying his own momentum over the German announce table. Coming with a full head of steam there. My gosh. Up and over the barricade. Up and over the table, rather. Now Rollins back into the ring. Rolls back in as the referee continues to count Rollins down. Rollins now looks like he's planning something here while he's in the ring. Strowman's still on the outside behind the German announce table. And now Braun's coming back in front of the table. Rollins going up. Tope Suicida takes down Strowman onto the announce table. Now Rollins back into the ring. He's looking for another tope. Back off the ropes goes Rollins. Another tope suicida. And that takes Strowman into the announce table, and this time it breaks. Announce table's in shambles. Strowman's in shambles. Rollins back into the ring again as he continues to look down and stare down at Strowman. Rollins again looking down at Strowman. Kind of building himself up there as he bounces off the ropes again. Does Seth. Another tope, but this time he is caught by Strowman. Strowman has him up for a power slam. Rollins dips behind him, throws him into the steel steps. Jackson Parker going with Rollins. David Beals going with Rollins as well. A lot of folks behind Rollins here. Rollins now looking back into the ring. He takes Strowman, puts Strowman onto the Spanish announce table. Arasad also rooting for Rollins. And now Rollins up to the top rope. Strowman's down laying on the Spanish announce table. Strowman quickly catches up though. Runs up. Throws Rollins off the top rope and down to the mat. The ring mat. And again he throws him. Center of the ring does Strowman. I'm with Rollins in this one. I'd like to see Rollins get the win here. And I think it would be a lot of fun to see Rollins with the Fiend. So I think that would be fun. Though, hey, Strowman, this guy, it's been years they've been building him up, and he's never gotten a title run. So if it happens, I don't think it will. But, Strowman throwing Rollins down now. Rollins down, middle of the mat, as Strowman is up on the top rope, looking at the crowd here. His nose busted open. He is bleeding. Strowman's going up top here. I'm not sure we've ever seen this. Good gosh, he made it work. Big splash off the top. Boy, he looked very nervous on the top, but he ended up doing it. Big splash off the top. Lands on his knee. His knee's in a world of hurt. Goes to cover Rollins. 2, and Rollins kicks out. Great match here between these two. Yeah, it looked like Braun went for a big splash off the top and landed. Do I think Wyatt will interfere? Absolutely, I think he'll interfere. Big time splash from Braun off the top onto Seth, lands on his knees, and that looked really bad for Braun. I hope that wasn't the case. Braun now going to help himself up on the ropes there, pulling himself up. Rollins looks out of it in the middle of the ring as he tries to get back to his feet. Rollins now does get back to his feet. Strowman, same thing. He's hobbling over to Rollins. Has him up for the power slam. Rollins, though, catches him with a sleeper hold from behind. Throwback move here. And down goes Strowman down to one knee. Rollins again with a big-time sleeper hold. He has that sleeper cinched in on Strowman. Strowman looks completely out now while still in this sleeper hold, but Strowman almost looks like he's hulking up. Shades of Hulk Hogan as he's getting up and picks Rollins up, throws him over his head. Rollins quickly up, though. Hits him with the curb stomp. 1. Only a 1 count. Strowman kicks out at 1. Undisputed back. Joining us over there. Jackson says, I say Rollins wins. Then Wyatt comes out after and attacks Rollins. I can totally see that. Goes for another kick, another stomp. Does Rollins. A cover again on Strowman. 1. This time a 2, but Strowman kicks out of 2 stomps. And Rollins is looking over at Strowman like he's completely crazy. Now Rollins looks like he's getting set for a 3rd stomp. And Braun now back up again, goes for the stomp. That's the 3rd one. That's probably it. Crowd booing. Guess they really wanted Braun. Braun kicks out. 3 curb stomps. Braun Strowman is kicked out of. Wow. Crowd seems really behind Braun all of a sudden, which is surprising because when Rollins came out, they were all about him. They were doing the burn it down. They were really stoked for him. But man, Braun able to kick out here and against Rollins. Bray could win Money in the Bank. I can see that. I think he's going for. I think he says he's going to be going against one of these guys at Hell in a Cell. But that is early, so who knows? I can see that. Rollins now looking for answers as 3 stomps did not put Strowman away. He looks like he's getting ready for a 4th stomp as Braun continues to collect himself. Catches him! Catches Rollins! Goes for the running power slam, but Rollins dips behind him. Now Rollins getting him up for the pedigree. Bang! It's the pedigree. Rollins now back into the corner again. And this should do it. A stomp to Strowman. That is your match. Seth Rollins keeps the belt. Sting versus The Fiend would be cool. So Seth Rollins keeps the belt. Crowd does not seem happy about this, though. You see some people cheering, but crowd seems really not thrilled about this win. Looks like they're really behind Strowman. Maybe it's just a bit of frustration that it's been literally almost 3 years here, and Strowman again comes up short. But a hell of a match. Strowman kicked out of pretty much everything Rollins had to give, and I like that Rollins had to dig deep and go back to his old mentor, Triple H, and take the pedigree there. And then the pedigree and a 4th curb stomp finally put Strowman away. Rollins is looking like he has a lot of respect for Strowman. No, Jackson, I wish I could. I have work. Wish I could do live reacting to New Japan in the morning, though. That would be fantastic. But just got to kill my whole day at work if I did that. And now Braun goes for a big... Oh, thank you very much, Undisputed. Appreciate that. Showing kind of some of the highlights here. No Fiend thus far, so unless he comes out here kind of as the show's going off the air. But like I said, 10:26, I think their new standard, starting with SummerSlam, is to have these pay-per-views done with in 3.5 hours. And I will say, it makes for a really easy watch. They're going. The little gimmick is up, and it looks like they're promoting Sasha Banks' Chronicle up next. No Fiend. Very interesting. We spoke too soon. Lights go out. Hang on here. The WWE did the old NXT trick. Put up the copyright on the side. And now here comes the Fiend. Wow, that is crazy. He is staring at Rollins. And he has Rollins. Sister Abigail to Rollins on the stage. Wow. That is in the complete darkness now. Fiend standing over Rollins now. And he's holding his head. There's like a shrieking sound going through here. I'd love to. And now taking Rollins out with a mandible claw. And you hear the Fiend screaming and laughing. Wow, and he looks demonic. He's got the eye contacts in there. Wow, what a way to end this show here. WWE pulling out the NXT trick, pulled the copyright deal on the side of the thing. They promoted Sasha Banks' Chronicle coming up on the network, and then bang, the Fiend shows up, lays out Seth Rollins. Great way to end a really good, strong show. I thought this show was really good stuff. Clash of Champions in the books. If you like what you see, make sure you leave a big thumbs up and subscribe to Watch Along Wrestling. We did Cedric Alexander and AJ Styles. We did Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch. We did Eric Rowan versus Roman Reigns. And we just did Braun Strowman versus Seth Rollins. A really strong show. Let me just break down the results of the show here, in case anybody did not see them. On the pre-show, on the kickoff show, rather, it was Lindsay Dorado, Humberto Carrillo, and actually, looks like they are. They have Sasha Banks. I wasn't too sure. I know, Shamir. Yeah, it looked like they had Sasha Banks there. Sasha's threw me off here because Sasha's Chronicles on. Drew Gulak kept the Cruiserweight Championship, retained over Lindsay Dorado and Humberto Carrillo. Seth sucks. Gotcha. Yeah, well, I think the crowd in Charlotte seems to be with you. You hate Seth most, then Baron Corbin. I hope Corbin doesn't win King of the Ring then tomorrow for you because he's in the finals of the King of the Ring. But I don't know. It'd be interesting to kind of see where they go with that. Also on the pre-show, AJ Styles defeating Cedric Alexander. He was able to hit the Styles Clash, get the 1-2-3 there. So he retains the United States Championship. On the main show, new tag champs, Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode defeating the team of Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman. So not a good night. Not a good night for Braun Strowman at all. He lost his belt and then did not win the Universal Championship. From there, Bayley defeated Charlotte Flair. So the four folks of Charlotte, the hometown boy in Cedric Alexander, and then the hometown girl in Charlotte also did not win. So both those guys coming up short in their hometown. New tag champs, the Revival, defeating the New Day. They won the belts. So Dawson and Dash, I believe they're on Raw, but they are now your SmackDown World Tag Team Champions. From there, the Women's Champions, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, defended and kept the tag titles over the Mandys. Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. From there, it was. I think Baron's got a chance to win King of the Ring. Who won the Cruiserweight? Drew Gulak won the Cruiserweight match. So he defeated Humberto and Lindsay Dorado. I could definitely see Baron winning that King of the Ring. I don't know, but I could definitely see a case where Baron Corbin defeats Chad Gable and wins the King of the Ring. So have to see. Hopefully I'll be able to jump on with you guys when that match happens. If it happens late in the show tomorrow, I will. If it happens early, unfortunately, I'm not back in time to do it, but let's hope. Let's see how that goes. Continuing on the matches there, Kofi Kingston retained the world title. He defeated Randy Orton. Got a clean win there over him. You also had Shinsuke Nakamura defending and retaining the Intercontinental Championship over The Miz. Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch. Sasha defeated Becky Lynch by disqualification. Looks like they're continuing to build that up, probably towards Hell in a Cell. And Eric Rowan defeating Roman Reigns due to outside interference from Luke Harper. And then your main event, Seth Rollins defending and retaining the championship Universal title against Braun Strowman, but laid out at the end by The Fiend, setting up that match for Hell in a Cell. A really solid show, I thought. Let me know what you thought about the entire show in the comment section below. And I will see you guys again real soon. I will have a video up tomorrow on the site looking at the Royal Rumble travel packages, which went on sale last week in kind of coming out before tickets go on sale to the general public on Friday. So check that out. And that's going to do it. Let me know what else you'd like to see me do a video on. And I will see you guys in the next video. Clash of the Champions. Have a great night.